before we do another one, guys? Should Christians stay away from yoga because of its demonic roots? Totally. Yoga is demonic. Now, is stretching and exercise demonic? No. Okay, so if you're lazy, you should still stretch and exercise. Right. But here's yoga. Yoga is Hinduism. That there's a spark of divinity within you. It's pantheism or panentheism, depending upon the version. That there's not creator and creation, that all is collapsed into what we call oneism. And the result is you don't go out to God, you go into self. And it's not about connecting to God through the mediatorship of Jesus. It's about connecting to the universe through meditation.
Southern Baptist Seminary President Albert Mohler says that yoga is very un-Christian. Okay, look. You know, he says that it has to do with meditation and some Eastern spirituality, and then so that's a problem. The yoga people aren't trying to take people away. It's not competition. They're not telling people not to go to church. They're just trying to do some upside-down dog positions, get in shape or something, get a little healthy. And so a lot of Christians across the country, there are some Christian yoga places, they're like, no, why are you driving away my business? No. I tell people, some of them do prayers before yoga, Christian prayers. But do I have to defend this? No. Mohler says that he objects to, quote, the idea that the body is a vehicle for reaching consciousness with the divine. No, of course not. The body's totally unnatural. What's wrong with getting in touch with your body? Now, I'm not a yoga guy. I've talked about it on the show before. I can't get into those positions and have no desire to. But if somebody wants to, have at it, Hoss. Mohler says, quote, that's just not Christianity. Christianity, you don't give a damn about your body. You sit in that church and you give me money. I mean, we try to reach Jesus Christ in other ways, mainly through your donations. But nonetheless, you know what I'm talking about. Yes, I gave him a Southern accent. He's from the Southern Baptists, okay? So, now, he's not alone, though. It's not just Christian conservatives, although it is a lot of them. Pat Robertson, for example, thinks yoga is, quote, kooky. Remind me to never criticize yoga again. And he says it's also really spooky. Okay. To be fair to him, he just said spooky, not kooky. Correct the record, okay? And California megachurch pastor John MacArthur called yoga, quote, a false religion. Look, I'm sure some people do yoga for spiritual reasons, but that ain't the main reason people go. Do you know how many people do yoga in this country? 7 million people. Do you know how many there are Southern Baptists there are in the country? I'm sorry, 15.8 million do yoga. That's 7% of the adults in this country. You know how many people what percentage of the country are Southern Baptists? 6.7%. So there's actually more people doing yoga than Southern Baptists. Okay. But they're all not alone, because here come the Muslims. Muslim clerics have banned yoga in places like Egypt, Malaysia, and Indonesia. These are the same guys that banned Lord of the Rings, because they think they're in real competition with these folks. They're like, oh, they start doing the yoga on the upside-down dog. All of a sudden, they're not going to believe our voodoo.